So right now I'm going to be talking about why evolution is a silly concept to believe in as an entrepreneur. As people that are living life at the highest level that you could possibly live it at in all aspects, whether that's skill set, mindset, financial security, capability, the way that you do things. To believe in a concept such as evolution, right? The concept that, or like the Big Bang concept. The concept that we all came from apes and we're all derived of some frog in the sea that grew up, that came out of the water and grew up and turned into a human being. To be someone that is so, you cannot let a concept, to be an exceptional person, an exceptional entrepreneur, someone that's living life at the fundamentally utmost top spot performing caliber of life that you could possibly live it as, you cannot believe such a ridiculous concept as evolution. Because if you believe in that, you're never going to get, you are never, ever, ever going to be where you truly want to be as far as life in reality and the structure of your life as someone that was divinely created in this universe. If I was to believe in evolution, and I believe that I was if I believe that I was a spawn of some frog somewhere millions of years ago that came out of the water, some frog millions and millions of years ago that came out of the water and turned into a human being. And I believe that was how we all got to be here. How would I ever be an entrepreneur at the top spot? How would I ever be a functioning, high-level individual at the greatest possible competition and competitiveness and competitive advantage that I could operate at? How would I ever get to that level, believing in such a concept as evolution? You can't. It's impossible. If you believe in that, if you believe in something like that, that takes away your power, that takes away your divinity, that takes away your creative, that takes away your design, your intentionally designed being in essence and makeup. The fact that you can do anything, the fact that everything exists, the fact that you can make and control whatever you want, whenever you want, and live life however you want, at the highest possible marks that it could be lived at. You cannot, how can you see that believing in such a concept as evolution? Something that diminishes you completely to a spawn of some random ape trillions of years ago that out of nowhere grew arms and limbs and fingers and two sets of eyes and magically randomly became a human being. I don't see how you can reach a point in your life where you dictate everything. You're on the highest scale of business and career and entrepreneurship and any or sports or whatever you do, in anything like that, and you believe that you came from a monkey, you believe that you came from an amphibian in the water in a pond that just so happened to become a human. Believing in that will get you, believing in that will get your mind completely tapped and altered. Believing in that will have you slaving away for dirty ass, useless dollar bills that has been touched by millions and trillions of people, trading in your time and your essence for this shit. That's what evolution gets you. That's where evolution, Darwinianism, whatever it is, Big Bang Theory, all of that gets you all of that gets you to downplay who you really are and to slave you to this shit that you don't even really want. If you know who you are and you know what you're truly capable of, you wouldn't want this. So you guys can tell me. You cannot operate at the highest possible mark if you're believing in something as silly as evolution, that you came from fucking the ocean. You have to give yourself a ground that you can truly build on. You have to know that as a human being, you were intentionally created. No matter what you want to believe in, whatever it is, or whatever you follow, or whatever ideological belief you have to know that you were intentionally created, and we are all divine. And with that divinity, you can do anything that you want. Having all the doors to life open and having all the endless possibilities that you could possibly want to go into, and being connected with the earth and the matter and everything around us, the sun, the oxygen, the air, everything was created for you to live exactly how you're living right now. Everything was created for you to be able to manipulate, for you to be able to move, for you to be able to design, for you to be able to intentionally and purposefully bring things forth into the atmosphere, into fruition. Everything was handcrafted and casted into this reality perfectly for you to take advantage. That is the truth. And that is what's going to get you to operate at the highest levels of life and experience things that you probably never thought you could or would. Not believing in a concept and the fact that you came, and a theology that you came from a pig in the middle of Macedonia somewhere that just so happened to crawl out of the ocean. That's why they're keeping us mentally chained and mentally enslaved. They have our minds, they're feeding us BS. The more truths that you can unlock, the more truths that you can discover, the more truths that you can discover, the better life will be for you and to you. Find truths, seek truths. If you're broke, you're already at the bottom. So you might as well strengthen your mindset. You might as well strengthen your skill set. You might as well find out about as many truths as you possibly can find out about, and hold on to those truths and make yourself a stronger, more capable human being, instead of being fed lies and stuck at the bottom. You tell me how believing in a concept such as evolution serves you in any beneficial way. You tell me how believing in a concept such as unintentionality within creation serves you in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't. You tell me.